Alright, welcome everybody. This is going to be a little different from what I've been normally doing on this channel. I'm going to go ahead and start some SimCity videos. So, after I'm done with this, go and leave in the comments down below whether you want me to continue doing this or not, or whether I should just stick with Cities XL. I actually started building out a little bit of this region, then I decided why not build this, while recording it. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump into here. This is a pretty nice little region. I've built on this one quite a bit recently, but I haven't opened this game in a few months. I put a lot of time in this game, and I've got a ton of mods. Um, I actually do, I like both games. They both have their. I wish, in a way, there was a way to, have them have features in both, but you kind of just live with what you got. So this is kind of the basic city right here that I've got for now. I've already got kind of the freeway idea lined out here. I just kind of wanted to make space for it. So this will kind of give you an idea of what I'm going to do in Cities XL for my freeway as well. But I've got, basically these were residential streets at one point. This was the main highway. If I go down here a little bit further, you see it merges back down into the main highway here. And actually, I think before I was done playing this before, I was going to check the numbers here. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just build out this city here. And basically, I want to kind of test the waters here and see what you guys think. I know I do love playing this game, but I'm not sure how that's gonna translate to being on camera. So I build this game in the early stages, like Cities XL. I do very box style cities, but eventually I do start getting into some very interesting like suburbs, and I love having fun with the roads and stuff. Because this game is very easy to create very nice looking neighborhoods, unlike Cities XL, just because of the grid system. But I hope the frame rate holds up, because it's already kind of giving me a few little problems. This first episode we might have a few little glitches here. I recorded just a little bit just to kind of see how it would act. It seemed to be doing alright, but of course, when I start doing it for reals, that's when it's going to start messing up. So I'm just going to go ahead and build this out. We need to go into the next city and get some industry going. A little bit more anyways. We have some, but not enough to sustain the city quite to where it's like. So as you can see, we got McDonald's up here. We got a hospital going, and yeah, we're just basically gonna build out the city a little bit more. I wish I would learn from my mistakes before, and that is to make sure there's 4 crossroads instead of 3, because if I start one-waying these streets, it's going to makes it a little more difficult, but I'm sure I can make it work. So there was something I was going to check first, but now I can't remember what I was going to do. So I was doing these by 3, and I'm not sure what the reason behind that was, but that's okay. Oops, that's not what we want. We want that. So we're just going to go ahead and build out some more residential here. There's a lot more micromanaging in this game than in Cities XL here. Oh, that's the buttons we want to push. And that comes good and bad. Oops, did not mean to do that. Yeah, that definitely comes good and bad, so it just depends on what you like. So we're just kind of building out this area, seeing what we can get ourselves into. So yeah, basically I've got the basic grid line out, and we're just gonna kind of build out from there. I love building in this game, but in the end I end up, I don't usually, I put a lot of time into it, but then there usually becomes a point where I just hit a wall and I can't build anymore. It just, I don't build enough parks, or I don't build enough, residential or something, and then trying to fix it all later, you just end up against a brick wall. So, but we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. But I think one of the largest region I created so far in here was like a good 3 million people in the entire region. But the one main city where the downtown was still had a good, I think it was most of the population, like 2 million or something like that. So that was definitely a good achievement by me. I felt that was a nice achievement to get to. If you're curious, I played this game a lot. I think right now I'm almost to tick over 500 hours, or I have hit over 500 hours on this game. I would honestly say I probably put a good 200-300 hours into Cities XL, so you know it's not far behind. I kind of started Cities XL a little late. I think it was about the 2012, or actually it was a 2011 edition when I first got into Cities XL. It just released, so let's see. Okay, so let's go and build this out. Let's see how these guys react here. Okay, good. They did build in. Probably should put a park somewhere in here. That'll help growth anyways, and kind of sustain this area a little bit better. And let's not overdo it here. Let's go ahead and do a medium park. Just in the middle of the neighborhood. Yes, we will do the city hall here in a minute. There we go. That's what I want. We need more doctors. Okay. So we'll put a nice little park there. We've actually hit over 10,000 people so far, so that's pretty good. We need more here. Let me just check the audio levels here. I turned them down. Okay, the music's off. I think I'm gonna leave the sound on. It sounded okay when I was testing earlier, so hopefully when I'm editing, it's not blaring loud. So, and then I just want to go ahead and double check traffic in the area. Just make sure we're not getting over capacity. I am using NAM. I got to do some research. I'm sure there's an update coming out very soon. And then I'm using a ton of mods on top of that. So I do love the NAM stuff, and you will see me use it. I do have Real Highway installed, but I don't really use it that much, and I'll show you why later on. But right now, there's no real need to. So through 22, so there's not really that much traffic coming down that road quite yet. Eventually there will be, I'm sure. But I am gonna just preemptively just kind of, I guess, more for being ready and kind of the look. I'm gonna go ahead and extend that out a little bit. Boy, it would suck to be this shop right here, or really anything along here, because you know that that's where the road's set. So you know that the city's gonna come knocking at some point and be like, we need our land back. So yeah, it'd be fun to be them. So let's see, where are these guys at? Ooh, we need some more of them. Let's go ahead and get a little extra there. Got that there. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drag this guy down, and you're going to see why I do that, because I want to add this piece, like that. And yes, that is part, if you're curious, that is part of the NAM. So as you can see, we basically take the highway and unfortunately invade these neighborhoods a little bit here. These guys once were on just nice quiet roads, but they got full access to it right now. So we actually have about 100 cars. That's not too bad for that area. And then I made sure to have some turnaround spots to kind of keep commute time down. So I think we'll end up going in the industry city here in a minute. I just kind of want to check everything's going good over here. We were getting a little yellow over here. Just want to check that. Let's go morning commute. Okay, yeah, we definitely got a lot of people. So we're probably going to end up building a freeway overpass here pretty soon, just to kind of help with that. Yeah, we won't get too out of hand with that right at this point, because if we start doing that, you know, we got to worry about our budget and everything. So it's not like Cities XL where it doesn't matter what you build, you're probably going to be able to afford it. But in this game, you got to do a little bit more finesse. As you can see, I kind of did the same thing over here, and then I'm going to actually extend this avenue over into the next city just to keep 2 lanes flowing all the way through. But we're not going to worry about that too much right now. We started doing our 5-lane road here. Wow, that's actually got quite a few people on it. I wanted to check this one over here. It's always good to keep an eye on numbers here, because they can get out of hand real quick in these cities. Okay, so environment, safety, oh, that's not good. I think our demands are still good. We need to take care of the farms. Farms are usually what I take care of first, but I decided to try something different this time, and it actually worked out. So we're 67% there. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to do some farms somewhere. Uh, not in this city, probably. Probably not in this one, but eventually we will. 90% there. Do we build another big pump, or do we build another tower? Oh, we got room for a pump, so let's go ahead and put in the pump. Because we got the overhead, because our expenses are lower there, so yeah, let's just make it easy on ourselves and take care of that. Let's go and let this play out for a minute, and let's see where the demand lands. So yeah, the demand is accurate. So, fight fires, we don't need that. So, okay, so that demand is pretty accurate there. Is this guy abandoned up here? Yes, I'm not sure why that even built up there, or even that. Some of these buildings built where we don't even really need them, first off, and then they built in one of the worst places. So I don't get that, but oh well. Let's see, what kind of traffic numbers are we getting on this here? We're only getting freight trucks down over here. We are going to need to run some rail here pretty soon just to get some freight moving around the area. We need to take care of some power. We have demand, but they're not really wanting to... Industrial, yeah, they're just not really wanting to build in right at this point. I'm not sure what the reason behind that is. I think it might just be room, so we're going to go ahead and build a little bit more on the other side. I think. Let's go put in another plant. Some cheap power here. I'm not even going to take a look at the map right now. So let's see here, from here to here, we did about 350. Okay, just want to kind of get an idea there. But I think we might build over this way first. So let's see here, over this way, between the roads, we did, okay, about 300, so about 290 between the roads. So let's go ahead and see if we can match that up. There's that, and the road goes there. Okay. So if I did that correct, it should match up. That's if I did it correctly. So I'm just going to keep that a road, at least for now. Let's go ahead and do that, and drag that down, like so. And drag that across. So I think I've been doing them by 6, 3. I think that one might have turned out more, but it looks like 6, yeah. 3 and 3, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That looks like the last one ended up being a little extra. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, you get a lot more precise in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the last one's a 4x4, where the first two are going to be 3x3. Okay. So the industry is pretty much going to be like this the whole time. It's just going to be very grid-like. We want to make sure that, because these bring in so much traffic, so we don't want to cause too many problems there. But we'll have a little bit of an industrial park going on over here. Eventually we might build out a small little city in here. I'm not certain on that yet. This might just be a full-on industry area. We are not doing high density quite yet, although we probably should. But I just don't think this area is going to be ready for that. And we're actually going to take the road and take it past this point, just to make sure that we cover our bases for traffic here. You notice I'm only going to do this area right now. I just kind of want to test the waters, make sure we don't overdo it, make sure we don't run out of power or water or anything like that, because that can just kill the region and never recover. So we want to make sure that we keep on top of that. So we don't want to overdo it right yet. So we'll go ahead, see what they build in. There we go. Should take care of a lot of demand, hopefully. And we're going to see the residents want to spike up here. A lot of building going on over here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's what I want to see. And that's what I figured was coming next. We don't care. We need to pause. Alright, we don't have any power constraints quite yet. Let's see here. So we are using 100% of our power. So let's go put in 2 of these guys for now. Where's our money's at? We're at 10 grand. We're only using 7, so I have a feeling that we're forgetting something since we have such a big overhead. I would say that's not an overhead. Oops, sorry, that was my phone there. I don't think I ever learned to turn that thing off. Probably do need to get a bigger fire station in here. Ooh, all the smog, look at that. All the pollution. Just whisk it around there. Alright, come on, put the fire out so we can continue building up this area. See where they're gonna build. Yeah, they're just building everywhere across the city. Looks like a lot of these are abandoned. Ooh, we need water. But when you get up close, they're not. So I think it's just the way the buildings look. So let's see here. Look at the shadows on. I'm just trying to figure out why it's trying to lag out on me here. I think I'm going to go ahead and place a couple more of these. We're just going to let this build out, and then we're going to end the episode here, so I can maybe kind of try and tweak it a little bit and see what I can do. Oh, they put a clamp on the water. I knew I didn't put it out far enough, but that's okay. We can work with that. Okay, so they put a clamp on that one. That's the only one that they've done. So I tell you what, we're gonna delay the inevitable. I was thinking of putting in a treatment plant, but we're just gonna go ahead. We have 6 of those. We're gonna go put in 6 out over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gonna link them all up here. And then we're gonna move that. And let's just do this right. Go ahead. Okay. I guess we're not gonna do that like I thought. We need to run power over to them. So we're going to take care of that. Okay, run power. That should be enough. Yes, okay. And then we're going to go ahead and close these guys. And we're going to connect these guys up like so. Alright, yes, the piping looks a little messed up right now, but we'll eventually figure it out. We're going to run this guy down here because it's a good idea to have water on those, and I don't know why I didn't. So where do we have the fire station right now? It's tucked away somewhere in here. Is that the fire station? That is. Okay. So let's go ahead and delete that. And let's go ahead and upgrade to the large fire station. Kind of cover this area as much as I can with as little as I can. So let's go ahead and just, I'm sorry, we're going to take out you guys there, but it's for the safety of the area. Stick to 1 for now. That might explode growth as well. Yeah, we got a huge amount of growth just coming in. All the people that have moved in next door. But it's going to cause more people to move in next door, so. It's a good thing that pollution does not travel like it does in the other game, because that city over here would be just completely screwed. So we got that, we got that. So while it doesn't look like much now, it probably won't look like much by the time we're done with it, but the other city will be a lot better. So that's probably going to become our downtown, although, you know, kind of putting the downtown right next to the industry may not be the best thing, I think it'll work out. It'll be okay. I've done it before. It works, well enough. Before I go, we just want to check the traffic here. We probably won't have any accurate information quite yet. Not at least until we start moving people in and people start learning about the jobs over here. Because we've got quite a spike of people that'll probably be wanting to move in next door. So that city is going to explode. And then we'll work on the road system, and we'll definitely, if you guys like to continue seeing the series, I'm probably going to record a couple of these, so then I'll upload them. Basically, I'll probably upload, Cities XL, and then this, alternating days or something like that, so you won't completely miss them. I just kind of want to give, a little variety to the channel, so if you guys like the series, go and leave that down below, hit that like button if you want to continue seeing this. If you don't, let me know, and we'll see if it stays on this channel. And if there's any other games you'd like me to play, you can go and leave those in the comments down below. I don't plan to get into too many on this channel. I kind of want to stick to the city building genre, but we may branch out a little bit, especially if there's a sim game that I like and that I can kind of play over time. So, yeah, definitely stick around for future episodes of whatever else might be on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching.